Ano. And Ramses is now removed from Practical Research 2. Then I will click Close. Okay, so there is already the PR team or the Practical Research team. So for the change, you can change this one. So if you have available picture, then you can click this icon and change. You can upload a picture from your file, or you can change picture or pictures available. So if you don't want to change the picture, you can just click cancel. But if you want to, let's say we'll have this one. Okay, so it's now the profile picture of the team's Practical Research 2. Then click update. There. Okay, so this is the team's Practical Research. And you can add channel. Like in Practical Research, you are handling Practical Research 2 subject. And under that subject, you have 4 sections. So that means you will add channel. Okay? So what's your channel name? Let's say I'll be using the strand UMS 12 for one channel. Same thing, the description is optional. If you don't want to provide a description, you can just skip this one. Okay? For the privacy, if you don't want students to add by themselves, if you don't want students that they will add other students by themselves, you can change this to private. But if you want to, or if you allow them, then you will just have this set to standard. Okay? So for me, I'll just make this as a private. Then click next. Then you will add students. Let's say for UMS 12, the students are Monet Moga. Okay, so Maidet Aryuha has been added to this section. Then click done. So therefore, this is now private. UMS 12, so this is the channel under a team which is practical research. So your teams is practical research and your channel under your team is this one, UMS 12. So if you're gonna click the ellipsis or the 3 dots, so you will have here channel notification. If you want to hide this channel or if you think that this channel is not active anymore, but you don't want to delete the channel, you can just hide this channel. Then manage channel. Okay, I have here some info or information. Owner, because I am the one who created this channel. I can add member or members to this channel, additional members to this channel. Okay. Then settings, member permissions, mentions, fun stuff. Okay. Next, get email address, edit this channel. If you want to change the name of the channel, or if you want to provide a description for this channel. So if there are no changes for this channel, you can just click cancel. Or even delete this channel. So again, if you think that this channel is worth deleting, so you need to make sure that you won't be needing the channel anymore, so you can click delete this channel. But for this time, I won't delete this channel. Or if you think, let's say you are a member of a channel and you think that they have mistakenly added you in that channel, so you can just click this leave the channel. Okay, so let's say we want to add another channel, but this time it is not private. So we'll add another channel. Let's say our channel will be named as ABM 12. And this time it will not be private like what we did in UMS 12. So let's set it as standard. What will happen? So I just want you to know the difference between a standard privacy and if you will set it in private. So for standard, again, accessible to everyone on the team. So take note that you are making, in this case, you are making a channel based on their section. So if we will not set this in private, that means that all the students that you added up in your teams will have access on the activities, the notes, the presentations that you will upload in a specific channel. Let's say for the ABM, you set it in standard privacy. Then other students that you have included or you have added in your team will have access in the ABM channel. So it would be better that you will set the privacy to private. Anyway, all the activities will be posted in the Teams. Okay, so let's say for presentation purposes, I will set this in standard, then add. So we'll just wait. Okay, so you have here. So there's a lock button here. That means that this is a private channel and a lock and there's no lock button here for the ABM. So this is a standard privacy. So which means other students included or added in your team can easily access the notes, presentations that you will upload here in your ABM channel. So if it's okay, if it's fine with you, then you can do this. But if it is not, you want to have a what we call this a grouping or sectioning that the presentations is good only for this subject, then you can set it to private setting. I mean, the presentation is specific only for this section, then you can set the channel to private setting. Okay? So, for example, I want to have a video conference with the students in my UMS class. So I can have this one, set up a meeting. So let's say I want to discuss the submission of their, of chapter 1 output. Chapter 1 output. Okay. So there's an option to meet now. I click the meet now, the on, If you want to switch on your camera or turned off your camera. So if you want to turn on your camera, you can actually fix first yourself before you meet your students. Okay? So if you're ready, you can just click meet now. So as you can see here, I'm alone in this channel because they're all offline or they have signed out. But anyway, I'll just present some of the options if you'll do a video conference with your students. Okay, so this is the timer here, the timer. Okay, like for how long you have been conducting the meeting. And this is the button for your camera. If you're gonna click this, there will be no camera shown. If you're gonna click again, then you'll see yourself. Then this is the button for the microphone. If you click this one, if you see a bar sign, a slash over the icon, that means that cannot be used. Okay, same as with the camera. But if you click it again without the slash or the bar sign, then it's functional. And this is the sign for sharing. So if you'd like to share a presentation with your students, you can just click this one. Then you can have, let's say you have opened, just take note that before you will share a PowerPoint presentation, make sure that you have opened your PowerPoint presentation ahead.